Hey, what is up everyone? So again, starting off with everything, coming back from everything, one of the things that I've never done because I was in California, especially because it's really hard to get a downpipe shipped to your home from any kind of vendor, especially unless you know them and you can talk to them and they're willing to ship it to you and such. But to send it back to a home address, I was finally able, since I'm in Texas, to get a new downpipe. So I went ahead and ordered a VRSF downpipe, and funny enough, being in Texas, you would say, well, anyone was going to be able to put that in. But guess what? There's 5 counties in Texas where they do smog checks. And unfortunately, Dallas is one of those counties or cities with the county that does smog check. So guess what? Most shops will not touch or install my downpipe. And finding one that can is like really expensive. Where one of them was charging me almost up to $360 just to install it. Kind of crazy. So right now we're going to a muffler shop. What I'm going to try to do is seeing, because one of the things is my car has like this whistling noise when I take off and such, or under hard acceleration, which is basically an exhaust leak right at the axle back in the mid pipe. The way that BMW designed these is that the flange has the bolt welded inside or the nut welded inside, and the issue with that is that they tend to strip a lot, and I realized that the previous owner had already changed those out to like these weird looking ones, and it still didn't help. So now I'm stuck trying to figure out how to fix it. So I'm gonna go to a muffler shop, seeing if they are able to adjust or maybe change out the flange to fix it. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do and ask them is, can you guys install this downpipe, and seeing how much they charge me and such. I really doubt that they're gonna want to do it, because every muffler shop that I've called around has said no, I cannot help you. Even a performance shop, okay, their name says performance, said it was someone's performance shop or whatever. They said no, I'm not going to touch it, sorry, because you're taking off your catalytic converter. I'm like, alright, whatever. So maybe this muffler shop might be able to do it. I asked them, they said just bring the piece in, we'll see if we can do it or not. If you guys never seen Cinco, that's him. Hi, Cinco. And he's turkey butting it like always. He's not coming with us because, unfortunately, I don't really take him out too much anywhere, just because of the fact that you guys look at him. Some people think he's very handsome. Some people are very afraid of him. And honestly, he's very he's a scared little dog half the time. You know, he doesn't know how to act, so half the time outside he's very friendly, but here in the house he's very territorial about things. So we're not going to take him because I have to go to other stores and do other errands, and I don't like leaving him in the car all the time. Say bye to everybody. Come on, good boy. You good boy, huh? You say goodbye to everyone? You sit down and give me a paw? Hey, come here. Sit down. Give me a paw. Good boy. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, it's probably been a while since we have done one of these little cold starts here. Let's get this guy going here. I'm not sure if you can pull it off right now, the RDC. But it's very quiet in a way. Sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's really quiet, so today I decided to be really quiet. So unfortunately, as I'm editing this video, I realized that I had the AC going in the car, and it disturbed all the audio for like the really good half of it, of me explaining why they couldn't fix my exhaust leak. So let's just say this. Basically, the metric size bolt that goes in there, they didn't have, which I understood, but it's just a basic, I believe, M8, and it's like a 60 millimeter one, which they didn't have. A standard wouldn't fit. The OEM one, he told me that is in there, which will be in the next clip after me explaining the downpipe. That's the thing that needed to get replaced. They said, no, we can't do this. You need special BMW tools, which I said, basically it's BS for it. And then he goes, well, what I can do to fix everything is I can just cut and weld a new flange on there if you want me to. And I said, okay, that would be nice. I was thinking about putting V-bands anyways, but then he goes, yeah, I don't have any flanges. Okay, why don't you just cut
and put 2 new bolts, like the bolt and a nut and bolt. He said he didn't have that. I'm like, how are you a muffler shop that doesn't have flanges and doesn't have bolts? I was like, that makes no sense to me. You know, basically he kept giving me the runaround of why he couldn't do the job. I don't know if he didn't feel comfortable with the BMW. I would have preferred him to tell me that over the phone, but he just basically put the car in the lift, wasted my time telling me what he can and cannot do, which is basically he can't do anything to the car. What he could do is nothing, literally nothing. He flat out just said, no, I can't do anything. So I don't know why he wasted his time telling me that he can do anything. So that was about it. Now it's back to the video.
Now, when it came down to the downpipe, I asked him, okay, but can you guys still do the downpipe? He looked inside and he goes, no. He goes, it's because BMWs, it requires special tooling to be able to take these out. And I said, really now? He goes, yes, and I don't have any of those special tools. It's the same way as Volkswagens are and such. You need special tools, because if not, you can, you can strip the bolts or break them. And I'm like, so the V-mount that's 13 millimeters, you cannot just take out. I felt like telling him, can I just come back with my tools and do it myself? But that'd be kind of rude, and yeah. So unfortunately, I just left, and I said, no, I'm not going to be dealing with this stuff. So then we left. So instead, we're gonna just wash the car right now and meet up at a car meet today that I don't really know what to expect, but we'll see how it goes. Well, I'm not giving up. I bought the bolts, and I put this down, and I'm just gonna have to replace that one right there. Let me see if I can zoom it in and focus for you guys. Just that one right there. That's all I need, and once that's out, it should be good to go. So let's see if I can fix it. Wish me luck. So basically, this is the old one, which was alright, but you guys can tell wasn't really going inside. This one has a little bit more thread. Hopefully it works. We'll see if I can push it in, and if anything, it'll hold inside decently. I might have to put an extra washer. I have another washer that would extend both. It's a little bit wider, but I think this should be fine because it just hits it right enough right there to hold it in place, and that's all I need. It doesn't have anything going on for it right now. We fixed it. This actually shifted a little bit. I think it's back to where the bracket already put it at, but we'll test it out and see if it works that way. Again, I have the other M8s that I can probably swap to and make everything better, but I'll put everything away and then drive this car out. Okay, so now I kind of don't have a real whistling noise as much as I used to, so let's see if we can catch it now this time again. So trying to record with this big ass camera, it is kind of a hassle, but most of it is gone. We're pretty much good. And time to go home. Alrighty then, so I guess after all said and done, we didn't get the downpipe installed. I was able to fix that noise. I really wish I would have recorded it because it sounded like a straight whistling noise that you can really hear, and it gets really annoying in a way when you're like speeding off. Now it's very minimal, and I think I know why. Again, it could just be the way that it may have been M12 or maybe something bigger, because the M10 doesn't seem to really be working. Or I could be wrong. Maybe it's just already cross-threaded inside and it's going through either way. I don't know till I take it all apart and really put everything together, but again, so far that's fine. I got the M8s that would slide right in, and then I can tighten it from the opposite side. I don't think that would be an issue. I just have to double check and see. Other than that, I'm not really going to worry too much about it. I think we should be fine. If there's an issue, then of course I'll try to correct it in the near future, but right now I think this is fine. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Hopefully it sounds good. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like
and comment down below and let me know what you guys liked about it. Also, I forgot to show you guys, but this is the Blame Racing team, so the BRT racing shirt that we have for all of you guys who want to order one. You guys can go ahead and order it at the store, which is blameadrian.com. That is the domain that I bought a while ago, when it used to only be Blame Adrian. Now it's actually going to just be Blame. Again, that's what it is. I got that domain, so we're working with that one for now. So if you guys do like it, and if anything, I'll probably link it down below. So catch you guys on the next one. Bye.